Si la van a dar tarde de verdad, o se lleva usted una troca.
Faltan
Para
todavía.
sí, falta la de Nuceri y la Bárbara para terminar aquí. Pero se puede llevar la troca usted.
¿La troca? Ok, yo les ayudo en la otra y de ahí me voy.
¿Ya terminaron las dos?
Ya.
Ok.
Yo les ayudo en la otra y me voy.
¿Sopla todo otra vez?
Sí, porque así se termina todo lo de este lado. So once we are done with the spring cleanups, we go back on some quality control basically and make sure all the paved surfaces, you know, everything is clear, because while you're doing the actual cleanup, there's debris flying around, which basically lands back on the like the pavement, like you see there on the street. I mean, it's a little hard to see from here, but there's like some scattered mulch around there from when they were edging the beds and everything like that. So now they go back and just clear all the paved surfaces just to make sure that it's completely clean and taken care of. So basically, that's something that we do here at the end, make sure it's as clean as possible. We do this property right here, and we do that property over there. This is actually a really, really nice neighborhood, very competitive neighborhood. I do the snow removal for that property, this property, that property, this property. You can't always win them for the maintenance. It happens. It's a very competitive area. Actually, most of like the big guys around the area, like the bigger companies, they're the ones who pretty much have this neighborhood on lock, but we're infiltrating little by little. So we're gonna keep making it happen, keep doing a great job. I mean, you guys could see, I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. So look, as I mentioned, look, there he is, you know, clearing the curb, making sure it is up to quality. And as you guys could see as well, we went around all the beds of the property and edged them, spaded them, whatever you call it, raked them out, turned over the mulch, just, you know, leave it fresh and clean for this upcoming season. It's springtime over here. It's actually a little chilly today, but summer is upon us. The trees are starting to bud, and they'll be blooming soon. We're pretty much all wrapped up with spring cleanups. Just a few more properties to do. Mostly new clients that came in. We've been running, you know, Google ads and Facebook ads. We've had a lot of new clients come in that way. So a lot of new people have opted into our services, and those are the people that we're going to be taking care of over the next few days. The weather here in Rockland County, New York has not been our friend at all. It has either been windy, it has either been just raining, it has been drizzling, it has been like everything, you name it. So in terms of spring cleanups, you could say we are a little behind, but not really. We're making up for it, and today, because the guys didn't work Monday and Tuesday, we're pretty much gonna work till sundown today just to pretty much make it happen. I mean, they want to anyways, you know, for the hours. So that's basically it. Moving on to the next property. You guys can see here, that's my enclosed trailer that I've showed in previous videos before, my 550, and that's basically it. Soon enough, I'd like to do every single property on this block, but little by little, we're making it happen. The next property is not too far away. Let's hop over there, let's see what's going on, and that'll be it. Maybe I could drop some more sauce for you guys. ¿Dónde van? 26? All right. So we're on this property doing a spring cleanup. We are finally towards the end of our route. The weather has been absolutely killing us, but anyways, we're on this property. This is a very good client of mine. I actually love her. We've done a lot of work here. All the stonework you see, we completed. Right here, this is a Belgian block apron that we completed. The driveway got completely repaved. We went ahead and did a Belgian block border all the way around. She has a couple dead trees, which I'm gonna take a picture and tell her that we should replace it. Let me show you guys what we did here though. Front walkway, we did all the landscaping here. We did Unilock Trio Steel Mountain with I always forget what this paver border is called for some reason, but this project here is 3 years old. Looks like we just installed it yesterday. Sand looks completely perfect. Pavers look perfect. The project's obviously just done with quality and integrity behind it. But let's check out the back. This is actually one of my favorite projects, as well as a retaining wall that we did here. And boom. This is a pretty nice backyard. So let me show you guys the setup, right? Back door comes off onto the deck. The deck is basically where they have their grill and their lounge area, right? They come right down, got a hot tub right there, and we went ahead and did this patio right here. It is obviously big enough for a full table. I believe this table sits, at least, I don't know, 10 people, 12 people. Large format pavers, super, super nice project. Artificial turf, as you guys can see right here. Did the steppers for some modern design, and a seating wall. For those of you guys who are wondering why there is a seating wall in basically the dining space, the reason that there is a seating wall around the dining area of this specific property, this outdoor living space, is because most people typically will put a seating wall next to a fire pit because they think that people will sit on the wall for the fire. However, that's really not the case. In fact, around the fire pit, you want it to be as adjustable as possible. And you want to be able to put some chairs and move them, and be able to move them closer or farther from the fire as you wish, as to your own liking. The reason for the seating wall around the dining area is because while there's 10 people eating, there's also more people sitting on the area around it, eating as well. Kids, hot dogs, burgers, whatever. You don't really need to be like on a whole table, right? So this area pretty much is for eating. It allows more people to pretty much come together in that area, more than what the table could fit. And something unique that we did here that this project is truly one of my favorites about is we kind of divided the spaces. We made this backyard feel adventurous, right? So you have the deck, you come down, you have the hot tub, you have the dining area, then you walk down a path to the fire pit area right here. And this is a gas fire pit. If the cover wasn't all wet and stuff, I'd turn it on and show you guys. But as you guys can see, we went in and did this project. Truly one of my favorites. We divided the space, right? We didn't put hardscape right up against the fence, put some landscaping in between. Same thing out back. We did lighting back here. We did many things. We have some turf action going over here as well, for like the dogs and stuff. Cornhole, probably put a ping pong table here. And this is why whenever you have a property, you don't need a huge space. You really don't. Look, this is really not even a big property at all, and every single element possible is fit right into this property. You have the lounge space right here, you have the dining space right over there, then you got your kitchen space right on top of there on the deck where the grill is. So you really don't need much space. This property right here, we designed it, and it just really suit this property very, very well. I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. And these are the kind of projects that I like, as well as a 100-foot long retaining wall. That was pretty cool to build. Really, really cool to build, actually. Turf, everything like that. We're gonna be shooting an ad here for our Facebook ads, because we wanna get more jobs just like this. So we wanna show all the elements of this project and this property and how we did it and why we did it and all that stuff. We wanna put that all into a video, show the world, get more work, right? So let's see what else the guys got going on over here. Area over here, which is just fenced in. I like to call this like the dog park area, because they don't want the dogs over there because they're always like, peeing on plants and stuff like that. So they put this little gate here. When they let the dogs out, they just let them roam around right in this area. For not like such a big property, I feel like the space here just is like all of it is being used, and that's what I really like about this property here. Anyway, let's check out the maintenance guys, see how they're doing. And here we are, doing a spring cleanup of the property. When we got here, they were thatching. That was like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. They're already blowing the front of the property. As you guys can see, we're quick. We come in, we bang it out, we make it happen. Really big project. Look, this is another retaining wall that we did. This was all part of the same exact project when we were here. This was a total of I want to say it was like $130,000. I don't remember exactly, but it's somewhere around there. When I met her, she said her budget was 30 grand. She's like, oh, people who spend 50 grand or more in landscaping, they're crazy. They're crazy. That's what she said to me. Anyways, we finished the project like at 130 grand. So it was funny, but lighting, bushes, seems like there's a couple things that died over the winter. So we're gonna make sure that we get her a price for all those things, right? Whenever people want more work in the landscaping industry, well, I'll tell you what works for me. What I do is I just go around the property just like this, right? And I see what is missing or what is potentially wrong with it, and I send them a price for it. You know, chances of them doing it, I'd say pretty high. So maybe not all of it, maybe most of it, maybe some of it, whatever, right? But at least you don't have to go, or me, at least I don't have to go and keep chasing new leads for new money. What? Bro, this guy thinks I can't do this shit. How to get your shin. Owner-operator. Bro, I'm nice at this shit. Owner-operator, that was a hard day's worth of work. I think it's time for me to go home now. When we came earlier, the Thatcher was passing through, which is this guy right here. And now they're pretty much blowing everything out of the lawn. They're blowing it out into the street because obviously, I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but it's a very steep hill and it's not like you could really clean up much there. So they're blowing everything off the lawn. Then you see already, my guy's already over there and he's gonna start bringing it closer and closer and we're gonna get this thing cleaned up. And then obviously you guys see the Tesla there. Like always, never buy that thing, ever. Unless you get a good deal on it and it's used. I wish I was driving a $4,000 F-150 over a $60,000 Tesla. Cleanup job here is approaching us rapidly. Damn, look at my car. All right, guys, so that is basically what we got going on for the day. I'd like to bring you guys along, show you guys what we're doing, show you guys real life, what it's like to run and operate a landscape company. So let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, but I'll catch you guys on the next one.